There is much to be done this time of year, as the cold sets in. For me, there is snow to be shoveled, my finicky furnace has needed to be fixed twice this year, frost-resistant pipes to be checked, and a multitude of other little tasks. Preparing my home for the winter season can be quite time-consuming, but I reward myself by extending winter preparations to inside my home as well, seeing it as getting my little burrow ready for a period of hibernation. As you may already know, I try my best to buy everything I can either secondhand or make it myself. It has been the best decision I made for my finances and for my creativity. Most of the furniture you see in my home is secondhand, sometimes needing only a bit of sandpaper and new coat of paint. The same goes for my clothing. If I cannot find exactly what I'm looking for, I try to get creative with what I already have. For example, recently I wanted to add some color to one of my walls. Wallpapers are typically too expensive for my budget, so when I came across some cheap vintage wallpaper at a thrift shop, I took advantage of it, despite it being a bit worn and frayed. Decorating my home for winter time is always exciting, since I know I'll be spending much more time indoors. A very wise badger once said, "No animal, according to the rules of animal etiquette, is ever expected to do anything strenuous or heroic or even moderately active during the off-season of winter." This wise saying comes from a character from the beloved children's book, The Wind and the Willows. I think that while I still have to work quite a bit during the winter, I like to think this way about the time I do spend at home. It is time to enjoy little moments of comfort, finish chores around the home, and create a space that inspires creativity. You may be surprised to know that I am someone who is easily distracted and forgetful. It has been a struggle for much of my life, and at times it still is. This part of my person is one of the reasons that I'm attracted to tasks that require concentration and slowness. When I can put all my focus on one thing, worries and thoughts take a back seat, and I'm only there, now, absorbed totally in a single thing. A seasonal craft I've been meaning to do is make a cinnamon broom. It is a popular item I've always seen available in stores during autumn. I decided to make my own and decorated the brush after soaking it in cinnamon oil. The smell is absolutely magical, and it makes me anticipate the holidays. In the story from The Wind in the Willows, there is a sweet character named Mole who desperately misses his home after going on an adventure. While he enjoys his exciting life above ground, traipsing through the fields and forests with his friends Rat, Badger, and Mr. Toad, his heart aches for the feeling of coming home to a place that is familiar, full of coziness and simple welcomes. I hope you can create that feeling as well this season, be it cold or warm, wherever you are. I also hope you enjoyed this very simple day at the cottage, and I will see you next week with some festive preparations for the holidays. Have a lovely day or night.